Hey everybody, welcome to ShakmGaming and welcome to one of those truly retro games, Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars, the Director's Cut. This is I don't even remember how many years old game. It is one of the original point-and-click adventure games. Not like the oldest, it's definitely not the oldest, but one of those that set a trend and became an example for following games of the genre. In any case, I'm gonna start a full playthrough. This is not gonna be a live series. I'm gonna just post videos for you guys so you can experience this anew. It's been a couple of years, so I cannot wait to get into this again. Let's go.
Paris, city of love, romance, and dreams. So they say. I used to say it too, but ever since that day, the day of the murder, I've always associated my beloved Paris with death.
And so it starts, Revolution. And Charles Cecil production. Man, I'm sure you do not even know these names. Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars, the Director's Cut. Here we go. Man, this is such a nice graphic style those old adventure games had. I don't know, kinda... somehow it feels home to me. Like home. I don't know why. Simple graphics. Lots of time to search for clues in every nook and cranny of a game. That used to be my bread and butter back in the day. Actually still is today, but I mostly play AAAs, but...
I was at home having a bath when my editor called.
Collard, get your ass over to the Palais Royale now. You got an interview. With Pierre Carchon. Yes, the Pierre Carchon. No photos, so leave your gear at home. He asked for you personally. Don't ask me why. Anyhow, this could be big, so if he makes a pass, don't forget. Just smile, say yes, and keep taking notes.
So charming and so very apt. Pierre Carchon was a media king, a national hero, and one of the most infamous adulterers in Europe. He and his wife Imelda were just one step down from royalty. Whoa, I hate mimes, but unless you humor them, they don't go away.
And there is a good reason to hate that particular mime, you will see.
I was. The palace of the media king and the ice queen. I pressed the doorbell and set in motion a chain of events which would change my life forever.
Yes? What is it?
Madame, my name is Nico Collard. I'm here to see Monsieur Carchon.
Come up, we're on the first floor.
Madame Carchon, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, I'm sure.
The Ice Queen was certainly living up to her reputation.
Oh, this guy's up to no good.
Will you be staying for the interview?
Mademoiselle, I know little of my husband's business affairs, and I care even less. I certainly have no intention of watching him pore over yet another pretty little journalist.
Pretty? You're too kind, madame.
Oh, now he means business.
The talented and very beautiful Mademoiselle Collard. Such a pleasure to meet you at last.
Monsieur Carchon, I am honored.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
Call me Pierre, please. But I do not flatter you idly. I was a friend of your father. He was a great man.
My father, he never mentioned.
He and I were very close. And then his death. So tragic. I must... Imelda, your damned cat's in my study again. Another Ming vase, I suppose. Excuse me for one moment, my dear girl.
Oh, we'll probably...
Journalists are getting younger each year.
Perhaps it's the rest of the world getting older, madame.
Snap!
That
Uh-oh.
was no cat. My God! What? Monsieur Carchon!
Well, of course, never trust a mime. They are always the bad guys in movies.
He's dead. I must call the police. You'd better stay here.
There was a man. It was the mime. Do you think he...
Well, I believe we can rule out suicide, don't you?
No wonder they called her the Ice Queen. She would have been top of my list of suspects if I hadn't seen the attacker myself. And if I hadn't come across a couple of murders just like this already. One of the most important men in Europe murdered. And here was I, Nico Collard, alone at the scene of the crime. Should I wait for the cops? Or start my own investigation? It was a no-brainer.
And so it starts. We get some information about how to play the game, but that's not really important. I know how to play the game. Just point and click in the right direction. That's all you need to know. Now, I apologize beforehand for some audio issues. This game, well, games back then didn't come very optimized right out of the box. Like, you get huge variations in sound. Sometimes they scream, sometimes they're very silent, things like that. The frame rate is atrocious. I'm gonna try my best to fix some things in post. Any case, let's get going though.
Mimes and guns don't usually go together, but I had an idea that this was no ordinary mime. I'd come across this murderer before and written about him. The costume killer, at least that's what I'd called him.
So that would be a killer that is always disguised when killing his victims, I guess?
Some people hate searching corpses for clues. Me, I'm okay with it. Reminds me of an old boyfriend.
Wow, okay. A probably dead old boyfriend, I guess.
In his pocket, I found a ticket stamped Bateau de la Conciergerie. Taking the ticket meant I tampered with the evidence. There was no going back now.
Yeah, as if she would go back if she hadn't tampered with evidence.
Carchon had been shot.
Alright, pretty obvious statement. Thank you for that.
I closed his eyes. It was the least I could do for the poor fellow. It was one of my hair clips. My favorite, in fact. It must have fallen when I was knocked down.
By the way, side note, isn't it amazing how these very, very old adventure games had everything commentated? Like, even nowadays, very new mobile games do not, even PC games, for crying out loud, do not add audio commentary to everything. You just have to read. This is so awesome. Alright, let's keep searching. Let's see. Yeah, we probably shouldn't open his eyes again. That would be just cruel. I don't think there's anything else to look at here. Let's look at the study before we go.
The bookcase was filled with obscure first editions.
All right.
A bust of Pierre Carchon, humble servant of La France.
Humble, huh? Okay. Didn't sound like that in the phone call with our editor, but alright, let's go with humble. Why not? Let's check out the how the mime broke in.
A small round piece of glass had been cut out of the pane. This was a professional job. The killer must have used a ladder to reach the window. He was long gone. Guess he folded that ladder up, popped it in his pocket and took it with him.
Alright, so I'm guessing we do not get to explore anything outside.
Pierre Carchon again. His eyes seemed to follow me around the room.
Alright, sounds creepy. Oh, broken glass. Oh no, that's the body again, isn't it?
Pierre Carchon was stiff for the last time.
Oh, come on, Nico. Just let the guy rest in peace. No need to add insult to injury. Alright, I think we are done with this room. Let's go out.
The police could turn up at any minute. Somewhere there were clues to the murder, and I needed to find them.
And something tells me it's gonna be this door, but it's closed.
The door was locked.
Shocking.
A Louis XIV table with an antique cloth. Imelda had taste. But hey, with a husband that rich, taste is easy.
Do I detect a hint of jealousy, Lady Nico?
I reckoned that cloth might just turn out to be useful.
Really? It's interesting how they take the most random stuff in adventure games and say, yeah, I'm thinking this totally random item is gonna be very important.
Even my fingernail wouldn't fit into such a small hole.
Okay, so we're looking for something even smaller than a fingernail. Roger, roger.
Imelda had talent, but I certainly wasn't going to tell her that. It was a tube of acrylic paint. French ultramarine. Just the color I was after for my bathroom.
I'm sorry, I have to go. Someone is...
Young lady, what are you doing? Oh, this paint. It's my favorite color.
For God's sake, keep the damn stuff.
Alright, we are being kind of weird, I guess, but she is okay with it. That's the phone. Can we use the phone? Interesting.
There was no one I needed to phone. Not until I had solved this case.
Then why do you, game, let me fondle with the phone? Alright, let's talk to Imelda.
Excuse me, madame.
Yes?
Oh, and this is how things play out. You can ask about people in the upper part of the screen. You can ask about objects in the lower part. I'm guessing the gist of the story is gonna be heard while asking for people, so let's start with these. I don't know who the guy in the middle is. We'll see.
I am so sorry for your loss, madame.
No, you're not. You're a journalist. Journalists don't feel sorry.
Not true.
We shall see.
Why did your husband send for me? What did he want to discuss?
I have no idea. His business was his business.
He never told you anything.
No, and frankly, I preferred it that way.
How did your husband know my father?
I have no idea.
You didn't know him? Pierre Collard?
Pierre knew a lot of people I didn't know, most of them women.
Alright, so there is a connection between the murdered guy and our father. Let's keep that in mind. Probably why he asked for Nico to interview him and nobody else.
Why would a mime want to kill your husband?
Pierre had plenty of enemies. Half the husbands in Paris for a start. This is
Zing.
quite a scoop for you. I suppose you're already inventing the headlines.
Just because I am a journalist.
Don't patronize me. You're all cut from the same cloth. Do you have any moral sense at all?
Ooh, interesting. We have a good choice and a bad choice here. Isn't it interesting? Like, you see this even in today's game, like the binary choice between good answer and bad answer. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna play the good girl. You know, something good may come out of it. You never know. But being good in adventure games usually pays off.
Yes, that's why I do this job.
You do it to see your name in print.
As if. My editor gets the byline, I just do the work.
Well, don't expect my sympathy.
The police will be here soon, madame. Is there anybody you would like me to contact? Family, friends?
No, I have no family. Pierre and I were... He was all I had, really. Not much, was it? The dutiful wife. That was my role. He never talked, never let me in.
I know one thing, madame.
What?
If you want to find out who killed your husband, then you let me do the job, not the police.
Why? How do I know I can trust you?
Oh, bad option and good option again? What purpose would it serve to answer like, I don't know, use the bad option here? Yeah, we're gonna stick with a good one.
Your husband invited me here today because he needed me. I think he knew somebody wanted to kill him, and he knew I could help.
I doubt it was your database he was after.
You're wrong. I was onto his killers already, I am sure of it. Please, you owe it to him.
I don't know.
All I need is a few more minutes to look around before the police come.
You really do have a moral sense, don't you? I trust so few people. And perhaps Pierre really did think that you could help. Of course it wouldn't have stopped him seducing you too. Here, take this. It's the key to the drawing room next to the library at the end of the hall. It was Pierre's room. I rarely went in there. I couldn't. I was too scared of what I might find.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. I promise you won't regret this.
And she goes back to crying. Right now we do have the key, though, to the secret room. Well, not so secret, to the office room, I guess. Let's see what Pierre hides in there.
The door was locked.
Well, yes, of course it was. Where is the key? Oh, there you go. Oh, man. I've kind of forgotten how these old school games work. You do not get the inventory laid out immediately. You have to click and open to get the inventory. All right, let's take the key onto the door. In we go.
Now we were getting somewhere.
All right, lots of new stuff to explore.
I didn't need the lights on. It was light enough already. The painting showed the Carchons together, in love. As the poet said, the past is a different country. Or did I read that in a fortune cookie?
It's a good quote, though. I like that. The past is a different country. The future as well, I guess. Oh, 2 dogs. Where are these dogs now?
The painting was attached firmly to the wall.
All right, there's something behind that painting for sure, though. There's a button here.
There was the very faintest of clicks. Behind the picture was a safe.
All right.
The safe was locked. I needed the key.
Shocking. All right, let's go back unless we find a key, and then we'll come back.
This wasn't the time for me to lie on the sofa doing my Marie Antoinette impression, though it is very popular at parties, especially with gay guys. Don't ask me why.
Okay. All right, let's check the study office.
As expected, the desk was yet another priceless antique. Yawn. The blotter and in tray had clearly been placed with mathematical precision. My heart skipped a beat. It was a carved elephant. But not just any carved elephant. It had been made by my father. I knew for certain because in my apartment I had its exact twin, carved into a box he had made. So Carchon had known my father. They really must have been friends. I decided to take the carved elephant. It clearly meant nothing to Imelda.
Oh, so what was the quote? The past is a different country, huh? I'm guessing these two have a past, and it's gonna be a country worth exploring after all.
I didn't want to take the tray, but I knew that I could use it.
Okay, so do we have anything to put in the tray? Maybe the paint or something? Oh, so that means we're probably gonna have to copy something.
I'd spread blue paint over the bottom of the tray. It was ruined. I was a very bad girl, but also quite a clever one.
Okay, I like Nico's style, I have to say. Alright, so probably we will have to copy something. That's why we use the paint. How about this cloth?
No.
Okay, so I'm not remembering stuff very clearly.
No.
It's been a few years since I've last played this game. Now, I don't know what to do with these things. What is that?
It was a boat ticket stamped Bateau de la Conciergerie. When I was a little girl, Papa used to take me on the Bateau Mouche as a treat.
Okay, I don't see anything I could use over here. On the other hand, we do have this pin, and we did have a very tiny hole outside that needed opening. Let's see if that fits.
A magnificent antique table.
Ah, yes, Nico, we know. Gotta move on.
Aha! Nico, you are just so damn good at this stuff. Instead of comforting Imelda, I was ransacking her flat. Why? Because there was something going on here, and I had to get answers before the cops arrived. And hey, she'd been rude to me, so she had it coming.
Well, actually, she has been pretty nice to you up to now, but okay. She is a cold woman, but she treated Nico with some degree of respect. Alright, let's see. I'm guessing that is the key for the safe.
In the safe was some kind of artifact. There were strange symbols on its surface. It looked like the printer's blocks I'd made at art school. If there was one thing I'd learned about symbols, they are always important. But these symbols scratched into stone were impossible to read. I needed to find a way of printing them. At least the stone was round. But what could I use for ink? And what could I print on? Sure, I was stealing, but I knew Imelda didn't know about the artifact, and Carchon was past carrying.
Well, we kinda started the procedure already by placing the paint here. Let's see if we can finish it now. Alright, so maybe now that we have the scroll, let's see. Yep.
I rolled the artifact in the paint until it was completely coated.
Alright, so now we need something to print this on.
No. No.
Why does she take her time in saying no? I don't know. She keeps me in suspense.
Genius! The roller and the paint worked just as I planned, but what did it say? It was some kind of coded message. It read, sub judice. I may not have learned a lot as a journalist, but that was a term I knew well. It means a legal case that is before the courts. Below it was a sequence of letters that made no sense. I suddenly realized there was a connection between the boat ticket and the coded message. The boat ticket was stamped Bateau de la Conciergerie. The Conciergerie on the Ile de la Cité, by the river, housed the ancient law courts. So, sub judice could in this case mean literally under the law courts, below the Conciergerie. I was pretty sure I'd found all I could here. And besides, all this opulence was making me pine for my regular life of poverty. This was a huge story. It was also one heck of a puzzle with a lot of pieces missing. But I was going to crack it. And if I could just remember the name of that fancy prize you get for being an ace journalist, I was definitely going to win it this time.
To be young and confident. Alright, so what do we get? We get this.
Rolling out the painted cylinder had given it read, sub judice.
Yeah. We heard that, Nico. I just wanted to see if she would add anything new. What is there to explore here? Oh, it's the same thing. Okay, cool. Let's go back. Can we get through this door?
Locked. Not surprising, really.
Is this gonna be another one of these doors we have to find a way through? Or can we just leave? You know, there is a certain logic to these old school games. Like, I probably cannot exit this area unless I do everything I'm supposed to. So if Imelda lets me leave, that probably means I've seen everything. Can we talk to her again? Let's see.
Did you find anything useful?
This carving. Do you know anything about it?
It was Pierre's. What does the statue have to do with...
Please, I need to know.
He was given it by a friend. Something to do with Africa.
He never explained any more.
No. But I think it was important to him. Always on display. Why?
It was carved by my father.
Oh, I see. I didn't know.
Imelda, I will do everything I can to find the killer.
Thank you, my dear.
And if the police ask...
Don't worry. You were never here.
Sub judice was the key. I was going to have to find a way under the Conciergerie. I decided to head straight for the quayside on the Ile de la Cité. If there was a way of getting under the Conciergerie, it would have to be from there.
Ile de la Cité, an hour later.
Carchon wasn't the type for messing about on the river. He was up to something down here. Something that got him killed.
Alright, so he knew her father from Africa. I'm guessing that means they were soldiers or something. Or maybe doctors? I don't know, something of the two, I'm guessing.
The fence wouldn't move.
Well, it is a fence, that's what it's supposed to do, Nico. In any case, let's keep looking for a way in. Another fence, and I'm guessing another dead end.
This fence wouldn't move either.
Yep, two fences doing their jobs. Props to them. Alright. Ooh, that symbol. We know that.
The cross looked familiar. I'd seen it before. It was embroidered on the lace cloth I'd picked up at Carchon's apartment. I knew I was on the right track.
Oh man, I love symbols in adventure games and in movies, like Dan Brown movies and books and things like that. Like, it's always nice. It always adds to the mystery, I think, having symbols that you can interpret at first, but later on they get revealed.
I tried pushing the fence, but it wouldn't move.
Oh, yet another fence.
A strange pair of locks stopped the latches from releasing the gate.
Oh, these look like classic sliding puzzles. Alright, you must move the rectangular blocks, yada yada. Well, you know the drill. You've played things like that, I guess. You have to get this in here, I'm guessing. Right? So probably... Oh man, this is gonna take a while. Nope, that's the wrong way. Gonna try experimenting a bit. Can move this, then that. Can we do anything now? Now we can move these two. Maybe this back here. Oh, we cannot move this up. They can only move in one direction. Interesting. Alright, let me pause and I'll come back to you once I'm close to finishing this. Ooh, okay, that was a bit trickier than I thought. But I think we've made it.
One down, one to go.
Alright, let's go to the next one then. Alright, same thing. Yet again. So actually, you know what? Let's try and find some logic to this. Alright, I need to move this piece down, which means I have to move this across, which means I have to move these up, which means I have to move this out of the way, and oh boy, it starts getting complex really fast, doesn't it? And in order to move that piece out of the way, I need to move this across, which means these have to go somehow. Oh boy, and it's getting complex. Alright, you know what? Be back in a sec. Wow, alright, that took some trying. Lots of pieces to move around, man, that was a serious one.
Nothing like a good convent education for honing your lockpicking skills.
And it just went down like that. Okay.
For a room full of junk, that was one very sophisticated lock system. This place was definitely fishy. In more ways than one.
Oh, I was about to say, she gave me like a pass there by saying fishy with all these boats around, but I guess she took her own pass and scored.
Oops.
Now there must be something underneath then. Yes.
An old shell case. I wondered what that was doing there.
Well, there was some shooting then in here. Can I lift this back up again? Is there a reason to?
Skiff would only damage it more.
Alright, I guess not.
No handle, nothing obvious. But there had to be a way to open it.
How about the button right next to it?
The words Sinister and Dexter were carved on either side. Now any good convent girl like me knows the old Roman for left, right, But what did it mean here?
I'll tell you what it means. Sinister starts with an S, Dexter starts with a D. And do you remember the cloth that said SD, SSD, SS? Alright, let me say that one more time so I remember. SD, SSD, SS. Alright, so let's see. S,
Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
D, S.
Nothing happened.
Oh, maybe I have to put something in here first though. Wait a sec. Yeah, let's put the scroll in. What am I doing? I'm turning nothing.
Mystery solved. Carchon's stone cylinder slotted into the hole with a satisfying click.
That kinda sounded sexual, I don't know why. Any case, alright, SD, SSD, SS. S.
A satisfying click told me I turned it to the right position. It felt like tumblers in a safe.
Alright, D then?
Another click. Another step closer.
Oh, Nico, you do not need to comment every time. S. S. D. And SS again.
I love the sound of locks clicking open.
Don't we all? Shall we go in then? Alright. Pretty old place. What is there to see?
Ut lex vel ut next sumito. To the law or unto death submit. I guess these people didn't believe in liberté, égalité, or fraternité. Yes, I'll admit it. I was a swot at school. I also wore lipstick and the nuns never knew.
Alright then. Let's keep exploring.
Oh my god! The slab came down with a hell of a force.
Alright, so what I'm doing here, I'm still holding this? I don't know why.
With nothing to hold it up, the cross dropped back down again.
Alright, so I'm guessing we will have to find something to slot underneath it. Do we have anything? How about the shell case? Kinda looks like the, like it has the right shape to do the job. Alright, so let's try that maybe.
With nothing to hold...
Come on, Nico, lift it up again.
Lifting the cross closed the entrance door and also opened some kind of stone panel. Ingenious.
Alright, now let's see. Indeed, it seems to fit. Nice.
The stone cross was propped up. Now I was getting somewhere. I touched the slot. Nothing bad happened, which was good. I've always been attached to my fingers. This slot was designed for something specific. But what?
Is that like a hole or something?
I touched the slot, which was good. This...
Alright, she's not revealing any more info. Why do we still have that key? That is interesting. Let's try that. Yep. Shrug of the shoulders means no. I don't see anything that could fit inside that thing. Let's maybe explore a bit more.
No way would I be able to force the door open.
And why would I want to even? Can I pick this? With a hair clip maybe. Wow, nothing fits, huh? Alright, alright. Well, I could have placed the cylinder in, but we kinda used it up outside, didn't we? Let me just make sure
I removed the shell case.
that I cannot get it back, because that would be interesting. Can I get my cylinder back? Well, what?
Removed the stone cylinder.
What do you know? Alright. Could it be what we need to actually use inside here. Let's see. Man, I've finished this game as I was very young. And I have to be honest, I do not remember much. I remember the logic. That should serve me well. I don't remember exactly what to do though.
The artifact slotted into the hole perfectly. Behind the old walls, I could hear some kind of mechanism groaning into life, but whatever had been triggered had now jammed.
Alright, something came to life then. Let's go find out more about it.
The gap was too thin for me to get a grip. I needed something thin enough to prise the door open.
I think I remember that I have to use the shell here somehow. Let's see though first, I might be wrong. How about the card? Well, that is thin enough, but I don't know, she doesn't like it. How about a hairpin?
I was going to need something a lot stronger than a hair clip to free the door.
Ooh, so that means something metallic. Well, a key shouldn't do it. The only thing I think I remember... let me try something. See if I remember correctly. I'm gonna take this shell.
I removed the shell case. The cross didn't drop back down. Some kind of mechanism was holding it up.
Alright, then it means I have to remove this as well, because I want the door to open. I'll let you know why. The reason is because I want to place this shell under the door. You see, I noticed that we had an interactable zone here, and I was wondering, what can I do with that? Now, let's just lift this up. See what happens to the shell. Kinda looks crushed. Alright, let's go back and pick it up.
The stone slab had flattened one end of the shell case.
Well, that should be strong enough to put under the door and thin enough at the same time. Now, we need to do the whole sequence again, though. Alright, and now for the moment of truth. Is that the thing we need? Let's go grab it. Well, I'm guessing it is. I'm out of ideas. If it's not. Okay, that seemed a bit too easy.
Another good use for a shell case. Another secret room. Somebody had something to hide. But was it what I was looking for?
Alright, so we are solving a difficult case with a shell case. Alright, in we go.
Wow. Through the darkness, I could see that this was a stateroom. But for what purpose? And how did it tie in with Carchon?
Ooh, a dark, mysterious room is gonna have to wait for the next episode. I think this is a perfect spot to end the first one. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to tune in. I'm gonna be uploading regularly this game like I do my main games. I'm just not gonna be streaming this live. By the way, remember I do live stream every Saturday at 8 AM EET, that is Eastern European time. Alright, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.